permission to talk to people about getting screened for colon cancer and hear their reasons why. I screened for my son. I'm his biggest fan.
Good morning. Good, beautiful morning. We got a little variety pack action. Got a little variety pack action. Apple crisps, fruit caps, spawn caps. Why, the pack should last you a week. Whoop, whoop. Pops needs to give these away today. Pick a pack. Pick a Pops pack. That's what the kids are going to do today. Pick a pack. You get to pick a pack. Brooke's air singing. That's hilarious, Brooke. Pop's air sings all the time. You know what's fun is to bass. Air play the bass. Air play the bass, right? Joey, did I get your address? If I sent you tracking, I got it. Right, Nat? Tygon plays the bass. I love a slap of bass. Yeah, I air. A great bass line is just amazing, right? And Penny chair dances. Can we get some more likes? What's happened? Did you guys forget to like, or this is you don't like it? Which is it? Which is it, Kelly? Did they forget to like, or they just really don't like, and I got to do something different? Okay. Let me see something. Let me see something. Because I'm seeing other people out there like DS worried about things. Pops tries to stay on top of things. Give me a second. I'll answer that question right now. Nothing from a Joey. Nothing from a Joey in my email. I just checked. Might try sending again, Joey. Okay. Are we ready to move on? Here I am. I hope that answers your question, bro. Nothing from you yet. Maybe try it again. How you doing, Bradley Gallant? Bradley Gallant. Oh, my friend from Canada, the northern reaches of Canada. Okay, let's do a spin to win. This is a spin to win. Just new people. Just new people. Oh, I shouldn't say new people. I should say, excuse me, people that have never won before. Let's go with people that have never won before. Okay? The non-winner beforers. Some people have called them winningly challenged. I'm not going to say that. Okay. If you have never won here before, you're participating in the first giveaway. It's a good one. It's a good one. Wait till you see what I'm giving. It's an amazing prize. I mean it. You guys are going to love it. Okay? So, excuse me. Never winners before. I need you to pick a color. Pick a color. Future Winners Club. That's the best, Sammy. It's a Future Winner Club. So you guys pick a color. Whoever's never won here before, pick a color. Say it out loud. Or write it out loud. So the previous winners are going to keep track. They're going to be watching you. So we have reds and yellows and blues. Let's get some oranges and greens and purples in there too. Okay, Exception might have won here before. Sorry. As a matter of fact, I have something I'm going to read about you today, if you don't mind. Okay, these are just people that have never won here before. Okay, write it out loud, kids. Okay, there's not that many. There was only about 4 or 5 people that even guessed. Okay. There's only 4 or 5 people. Okay, Harry. Here we go. Okay, Exception. I think you might have won, Jeff laughing. She probably didn't hear it. That's okay. It's totally okay. Here we go. We ready? Okay, winningly challenged, people. Here we go. I'm going to spin. Oh, that was a good spin. And it stopped on yellow. Stopped on yellow. Did anybody pick yellow? Are there any yellow winners? Spin to win for the new people, or not new, but never won before. Some people have been here forever and never won. Lad got a yellow? Exception stuff. It is, Jeff. I make you guys sit on the sidelines for the first one, so everybody gets a win. We want everybody to win here. Lad is the only yellow. Lad Rand. Laddie. Okay. Now, whatever the mix-up is out there, Joey and DK, etc., you guys know that if I get this email, I send you a tracking. I don't even know what I owe DK anymore, DS anymore. I'm not sure. But you'll remind me, please. Fungi2u.com. It is not an Instagram. I don't want you to send it to Instagram. I need you to send it to fungi2u.com. Okay? Fungi2u.com. What did you win, lad? Pops is getting better at the chocolates. I'm getting better at making my chocolates. Look at that chocolate. 1 gram infused chocolate. Look at that guy. Pops is making better chocolates now. You're getting a 1 gram. Isn't that better looking, you guys, than remember my other ones? I'm getting better. You know how you get better at something? Keep trying. Man, were my first ones a wreck. Okay? So you've got this guy. The best part is, you know what you're getting? You're getting freeze-dried fruit. Now, you know it looks a little tore up. It's sort of a bag end. But this is all freeze-dried penis envy. Freeze-dried penis envy. I gotta tell you guys. I gotta tell you guys a story about freeze-dried penis envy. You know, Pops loves to tell stories. Can I tell a story? That's your box. That's your box there. Never winner before Lad Rand can now never play the never winner before a round. From now on, he's in the other group. Okay? Lad, you've moved over to the other group. So do me a favor and get me your address when you can. Okay? Exception. Exception, my good, dear friend. Can I read your letter? It ties right in with these freeze-dried. Why do you think I gave Lad freeze-dried penis envies? Way to jump into the winner group. Exception. Because of your letter, Lad got freeze-dried penis envies. Do you know that? Because of you. Lad, you might as well just tell Exception thank you. You might as well just tell Exception thank you. I haven't heard her say yes, but I'm going to read it anyways until she tells me no. I'm a bit out of focus this morning. What does that mean, Higgs? You can't see me, or you think I'm off my game? I might be off a little bit with these people asking me these questions about did I receive, did I get, did I... Would you guys email me and we'll figure that out, okay? Ask me over there. Is it? Okay, Carlotta. Visual focus, okay. I had to change my glasses. I'm tired of these glasses. There's something wrong with them, but these other ones, they're not as strong. So I had to switch back to these, and I'm gonna look at you guys cockeyed for the whole show. Exception. Okay, here I keep trying to. Exception, I'm gonna read. Tad, I love you. You always look good. Exception wrote to me yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, Monday. Sous vide to temper your chocolate. That's a great idea, and I have a sous vide. Thank you, Exception. Here we go. Exception wrote, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I jumped on the Spread the Love bandwagon. Pops, I had a small bag of samples from one of the get-togethers at your house. I don't remember which one it was, but people kept giving them to me, and I was afraid to eat them at the time. So I just put them in my pocket. That's what we were doing on a couple of those mush fests. We were just giving away. Like, stuff it in your pocket and take it home. Anyways, I had enough for me and 3 other people to have samples. You guys want me to read the rest of this story? Who wants to hear the rest of this neat story? Are you guys involved? Are you focused? Giren wants to hear the rest. This is a pack of sample stuff taken home from a mush fest. Good morning, Sai. You're going to want to hear this story. Anyway, I had enough for me and 3 other people to have samples. They were freeze-dried, so they kept very well. Who got freeze-dried this morning, lad? You did. More of my neighbors kept showing up through the night, so I ran back to my house and I grabbed a 15-gram jar of golden teachers. I just finished drying. People kept coming to me asking to buy some, but I wouldn't sell them. I just kept handing them out. I won't lie. She doesn't lie. There was a method to my madness. Two neighbors at the fire have a tendency to get wasted and start drama, so I purposely started feeding them mushrooms to see if I could curb that. Brilliant. I deal with drama very well, but it just puts a damper on the evening. It worked. The one woman that usually starts yelling came over and talked to me about her problems. Connecting. She completely had the wrong idea about me and Andrea. She didn't know us and made some horrible assumptions. She came over and apologized. Her dad, whom I also gifted many dried fruits, offered to help me with my boat. Her mom gave me a hug and wanted to be my friend. It brought us together, whereas one of the ex-wives that moved out last October had started so much crap. And in one night, it was all debunked. I'm sharing for a few reasons. One, to remind you how much I love you. And thank you for teaching me the importance of sharing. God, that's beautiful. I think you already knew it, but boy, is it neat that we share sharing. The freeze-dried were a huge hit for visuals, texture, and taste. I think it would be beneficial for you to send 2 to 3 small freeze-dried fruits to those that place extra large orders. Reception's always good at this. She's always helping me up my game. By providing samples, I think you might get a few people to pay the premium for freeze-dried fruits. The women in particular seem to like the cleanliness of them. They don't turn to dust easily and look pretty. I took a picture of them beforehand so I could ask you, make sure what they were. They were penis envy. I wrote her back a nice little letter. She writes back, I'm almost done. I thought, so that makes sense. I gave them 3 each and then another when they asked. The one woman was raving about them and said, I'm totally coming to you for these. I love that. I said that these were a gift from my mentor. They're freeze-dried, but I have these with me, the golden teacher. Since that was my last tub, and she still liked the GTs, but they were freshly dried, so they held their shape very well. Up next is my pink buffalo. She was like, oh, I'll take an ounce. And I was like, whoa there, cowgirl. That will be a pre-order because I only typically grow fruit for me, but I'll be happy to, excuse me, set you up. And teach her how to grow. In the meantime, she will continue to support the neighbors and all of the people that she did at the party. I love this exception. You're so sweet. You're also, for somebody that was tried to hide a year ago, you're incredibly transparent. Trippy Vicky, you get it. You get how much it helps people. Sharing is caring, right? I love your letter to me, but even more than that, I love what you're doing with your rippling. You're rippling. That's big boy stuff. And you know what? Don't we teach that to each other? Don't we celebrate that here? Honestly, that's one of the things. Almost every day we'll find a reason or an example to show somebody cared or somebody shared. So, thank you. How would you like to have been a neighbor at that party? Huh? Exceptions out there with the best fruit you've ever seen? Oh, it's not just. It's Pop's freeze dried. Let's go. Woo-hoo! Ladrand, you're getting some of that. I made a decision. Unless people can, hey, that isn't going to work for them. Total amount. You guys decide. But here's what's my plan. Thursday, we have our regular tea here, 9 till 10, and then at 10 till 11, so an extra hour, I'm going to start reading this book. Thursday, so it's like an extended tea for those of you that care and want to listen and follow along. Of course, we'll tape it and have it available for people to watch later on too. But I think we're going to do it Thursday from 10 to 11 and Friday from 10 to 11. I think, because I've been reading through it, I think we can finish this book in 2 days. It has some fascinating things in it. Give me an example. How do we learn to play like a little child? Start with this thought. The greatest killer of creativity is interruption. Boop. It pulls your mind away from what you want to be thinking about. Research has shown that after an interruption, it can take 8 minutes for you to return to your previous state of consciousness, and up to 20 to get back into the deep focus. And then he goes on, let's think about it, interruptions and etc. Just a quick example of what we're going to be reading. I think this will be good stuff right here. Okay, let's do a giveaway. And because we're so on the ball today, we also, after this giveaway, who wants rando history? Do you guys want a rando history? We're back in the game here. We're rando history, we're radical mycology, and we're untethered soul. Okay, here we go with first of all, let's do a top 10. Let's do a top 10, and then we're going to do a rando history. Okay? I love rando history. I don't know why. I think I just like saying rando. Okay? Okay, Joey, can we work that out later? Joe, I know it's important to you, and it's important to me too. But let's talk about that at either the end of the show or some other time here, okay? I got you, bro. We'll get you whatever it's supposed to get. Okay, here we go. We have a top 10. They're all rando, right, Whiskey? There's a top 10. Joey, you're kind of new here, and I get it, and you're excited. I love it. We got it. That's not all we talk about here is prizes. All right, bro? I promise we'll figure out how to get you your prize. If you can get me your address. Top 10 fastest mammals in the world. Top 10 fastest mammals in the world. I picked one off the list. Okay? I picked one off the list. Go. Boy, that's a good one when you say a cheetah and a greyhound and a jaguar and a cheetah and a wildebeest and a cheetah and a pronghorn and a red roadrunner and a wildebeest. And here we go, a cheetah, an emu, a cheetah, a horse, a puma, an elephant, a puma, a greyhound, a hare is a good answer. Horse, antelope, whippet, hyena, hare, a scorned wife. You're out of line, hags, kangaroo, bats, hare, hippo, ostrich, hare, greyhound, black buck, MC Hammer, a hare, a golden eagle, a marlin, a whale, a lion, a springbok. Rebel Rob, got the one I picked. Rebel Rob, nice job, Reb. Nice job, Rebby. I picked springbok off of this list. Rebel Rob is on fire. Reb, I'll show you what you won here in a minute. Actually, you're going to have to make a choice. Okay, but let me read the list of the fastest mammals in the world. Cheetah, number one, you smarty pantsers. Cheetah goes 65 miles an hour. A cheetah will be running alongside you on the freeway. 65 miles an hour. Pronghorn antelope, 55 miles an hour. Mongolian gazelle, 50 miles an hour. The springbok, he's tied for third, 50 miles an hour. A Grant's gazelle, 47. A Thompson's gazelle, 47. A brown hare. Somebody here said hare. That was a smart answer. Who knew hares go 45 miles an hour? Horses up to 43 miles per hour. I didn't know horses went 43. I'd say 25. A greyhound's 42. And finally, a red deer, 42. Neat top 10 list. Penny Pack raises rabbits, you guys. For your package, you're going to make a choice. But let me read this affirmation card first. My life is a mirror, meaning your life is a mirror. The people in my life are really mirrors of me. This affords me the opportunity to grow and change. You know, I used to coach Brock that. I used to say, be a mirror. Mirror. And you'll see what kind of a person you're being. Mirror your effect. Mirror your impact. It's a big thing. People in your life are your mirrors. You know, there was a time, because I wasn't very healthy mentally, that I wouldn't even look in the mirror. I didn't like what was looking back at me. No, Lee, I only have Brock. I was in the Marines at 22, and I had a little baby boy that we knew there was issues right away, and he was going to be my life's work. And the Marine Corps was incredibly helpful at the time. Yeah. I'm going to ask you, Rob, you got that. We also put in this little toy from Toys. Okay? We put this little guy in. Okay? Oh, Kelly Brock is the brains of everything. But you got to think about that. Think about it. You and I, I got to do something, boop, do it. You have somebody that doesn't have the ability to just boop, do it. He has to come up with three different, they're using more percentage. They're using more percentages of their brain. Therefore, more growth, more connections. When you have to, it's a beautiful thing. In its own way. Lee's so right. But I told Brock that. Brock was dying of laughter when I told Lee that Lee thinks he's the Wizard of Oz. Okay. Here goes Reb Rob. Ready? Which one do you want? Of these two? I'm going to give you a choice. This one right here. I'm terrible at Rubik's Cube. Okay? True Heart, I know, we talked about that. True Heart has an autistic child that she cares for, and boy, is she doing a phenomenal job there. This one here has a apple crisp, fruit capsules, and spawn capsules. And this one has spawn capsules, a ghost, and a bunch of penis envies. Which one would you like? Number 1 or number 2? 1 or 2? Reb Rob, you tell me. We have 2 more packages just like this to give away today that you guys will decide. Do you want a number 1 or the number 2 pack? Number 2. Oh, but there's Rebel Rob said it. Red, this is the one I'm sending you. Freeze-dried 1 gram, fruit in here, spawn in here, okay? Caitlin, what they are, spawn is instead of taking it all the way to fruit. Let me explain it. That's a good question. We're on the mycology portion of today, so I'll explain. Give me 1 second while I grab a jar, okay? I'm gonna grab a jar. Reb, please give me your address. Somebody wrote to me this morning, said, but Pops, you already have my address. I said, no, I don't. I don't keep your addresses. It's for your sake that I don't keep your addresses. So the minute I send it off to you, I boop, get rid of it out of my records. So is it a pain in the butt to have to write it to me every time? Yes. Am I sorry? Yes. Please send it anyways. Okay? 1 second. Spawn. Spawn is the grain that we have inoculated with either a liquid culture, a multispore syringe, or agar plates. It's our prepared, sterilized grain in a jar or a bag, and we get it, we inoculate it, it colonizes. When it colonizes, Brooke, I'm going to show that thing off, wait till Friday. When it colonizes inside the jar, for example, it starts looking like that. See how white and full and everything it is? So now what we can do, okay, now I've got to change. Celine, wait till I show that again. I'm going to flash that again. Okay? So you're consuming spawn instead of fruit. This is already, you'll see, it's already fruiting in the jar. It's already starting to fruit. And I run some jars way past where I would take this and put it into substrate and grow it up to fruit. Usually I only need 21, 25 days. Look how long this jar's been around. Penis Envy, 315. Today's 5-3. I let these fruit up a little bit inside the jar. I also run it on a 12 and 12 light cycle. On a 12 and 12. So at a certain point in its colonization, it starts running a 12 and 12 light cycle. Usually when I colonize my jars, I leave them in the dark. They grow faster. That's the normal way. But after about day 30, I put these on a light cycle. I start fruiting them in the jar. Why do you put it on a light cycle, Pops? The facts are coming out in research that it's the light cycle that activates the psilocybin portion of the spawn. That's when it starts getting light. So if you will want to run a light cycle on your spawn's starting to psilocybe, for want of a better word. Okay? For example, there's plenty of mushroom supplements out there that don't have psilocybin in them. Perfect example, lion's mane. Lion's mane has all of these wonderful supplements in it that if you take it all the way to fruit and you grind that up and you take it in capsule form, you'll get the full effect of lion's mane. Nice. They have found out through research, you don't take lion's mane all the way to, you don't have to. All of the full effects and all of the full ingredients are in the spawn itself. And it doesn't even have to activate the psilocybin, obviously. The big factories in California, etc., all of those mushroom capsules that you see on the shelf in all of your stores, all of the supplement mushroom people, You think that they're growing all of this in tubs or in factories somewhere, growing it all the way out to mushroom and then grinding it and from fruit into caps? No, they are not. They're processing it in spawn. And then there's a heat process that we do right after, and then we freeze dry. Okay, and it's not really filler, Penny, I'll be honest with you. You would think so. But this is so full. Every grain is completely full of mycelium. There's probably more mycelium in one grain than there is in a piece of fruit. I mean, in little chunks of grain than there is in all of this fruit. It's amazingly thick. Okay? Now, we're running 3 different kinds of grain because some people are averse to oats. This is whole oats. It would be the same thing as mycelium on Cheerios. This is like grinding up Cheerios. Okay? So if I ate, that's what this is. That's Cheerios. Whole oats myceliated. Silicide and myceliated. Okay? We also run 2 other kinds. Hold on a minute. I love Honey Nut Cheerios too. I was eating those just yesterday, and I was thinking, you know what? This is just like what I do in my capsules. See this bottle right here? That's spawn, same thing. Processed, all ground all the way down. But the original grain on this one was rye berries. Okay? We have some Uncle Ben's rice ones going, so we'll have ones that are a rice blend. We also have the whole oats, or the oatmeal one, Cheerios. Guess which ones we just did yesterday? Millet. This one's a millet. So this is what millet looks like. That's what rye looks like. Then we have oats. See that? So different blends, probably, and we still haven't figured out exactly what to do with it, but we are finding out that clearly one of the real reasons, one of the reasons to continue to research this and come up with better ways to do this is we can bring the costs way down if we can do this. Yep, DK, we freeze dry them, then we grind them. Okay? But first after we take them out of the jar, we do a little process on them, and I'm not going to tell you guys what that is right here. That'll be my secret for right now. There's one little thing we do when we're processing it, and it's a proprietary information. Many of you already know, those that have visited the Mush Lab and helped us do them. Okay? Ready for another giveaway? Let's do one more. We have 2 of them. Let's do another giveaway. Sling Blade, people think that's what it is, and it's really not. You're not stretching something out, and you're not with spawn. You're really not. As a matter of fact, and getting more for the money, that's not really what happens. I'll tell you what does happen. Because this material is much heavier than fruit. It's much heavier. So you're going to take a capsule, and you can put 200 milligrams of fruit, of ground up fruit, packed into that capsule, right? But if you take this and you put it in, it's 500 milligrams. So you're really spending more material to make the same size capsule. So people that are saying, oh, you're getting more for less, or you're stretching, no, it takes more material to make the same size capsule. So there's a lot of give and take in mycology, right? And a lot of learning. God, that's the best part about it. Anybody have a question about, before I move on to this contest? We have 3 or 4 minutes. Any other questions about the spawn capsules? I've never seen anybody grow on grass seed before, Ben, and I think that it might be too oily. I'm not really sure. Would machine press extract spawn? I don't think so. I don't think that there are mushroom oils for sure, but not that are psilocybin active. Best temp to grow is 74 degrees, 74 to 75 degrees. When you're fruiting, when we're colonizing, we're at 78 in the dark. Until I want to go light cycle with a certain group of jars. These will become my spawn ground later. And my other jars, they'll turn into, they go to the tubs. Okay? Can I tell you guys a quick story? Let me tell you this very quick. True story. Then I'll do this giveaway. The maintenance for the freeze dryer, if you ever do get a freeze dryer, you guys get the oilless pump. You get tired of having to change the oil every 5 batches. And when you don't, it reminds you, like, boop, 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 come change the oil. And you're like, oh, that's right. I was trying to sneak another load. Okay? I have to tell you guys a story. Pops is always flexing, right? He's always telling you how wonderful he is. How great he is at everything, right? Well, you know, I didn't fish very well on Saturday, did I? No. I didn't fish very well, but we brought it home at the end. The week before, actually 2 weeks before, right before I went to Mushfest, and here's the fun part, I didn't tell anybody at Mushfest. I was like, oh, everything's the same, everything's normal. Oh, no, it wasn't. There was a complete catastrophe disaster at my grow house. What's that look like for a Pops? Oh, 100 tubs. 100 tubs. Kim, that's cute. I fished fine, I didn't catch for 100 tubs turned green. 100 contam. Like 98. Almost 100. You talk about it. You better have leather balls. 100. Almost half the grow. Boom. In 2 days. Half the... Boom! Mother Nature. So, John, that's the big question, right? How did it all go green? April was before I left. I just didn't tell anybody, so it wasn't taking the day off. Yep, it was trike. It didn't stop there, RJ. It didn't stop there. And then you talk about having to clean up and mediate. Is it mediate? Mitigate? What's the right word? Mediate. Oh, it wasn't just 100 tubs. I'm not joking. I am not joking. I lost 198 tubs between. And of course, those all have to get replaced. Mitigate. That's the right word. Mitigate. I lost 400 of these. Mitigate. Thanks, guys. I'm not mediate. I lost 400 of these. Because don't forget, we're doing about 4 to the tub. To each tub. Do you know how much work it takes to make 40? Let alone 400. Here's what happened. I'm cliffhanging you guys. But now you're this deep in. That's a big hit, isn't it? You guys think that when you're up here, when you're playing ball, Major League Ball, man, when you take a hit, you take a hit. And we don't tell everybody. I was at Mushfest. I'm not going to tell everybody because I don't want to spend the whole time up there talking about it's not what was me, it's figured out. What the heck happened? Because it's unusual, obviously. Oh, April, you can't even talk about what it takes to fix it. Replace them all. What was it, Pops? What was it? It was the jars. Sometimes you don't know when your spawn is contaminated. It looks nice, looks good. It could have contamination in here and I haven't seen it yet. And I'm going to take this, 4 of them, and add them to my substrate and start a tub. But it's dirty spawn. Sometimes. That's what we found out. Our spawn was dirty. What happened? The colonization room that we keep the jars in, the colonization is a big master closet. Stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks of these jars. No, aviator. No. I didn't use that. Thank you, though. We have it well cleaned, and I appreciate it. Stacks and stacks and stacks, right? In the closet. And then we have a little heater in there and a fan that'll circulate just so the air is moving. You don't have to in a colonization. Don't get me wrong. You don't have to have air, but because I want the ambient heat to be moving around so pretty much the closet stays same temperatures throughout. That's why we have the fan in there, not to circulate FAE for colonizing, but to circulate the air in here. Okay. All I need is have a couple of those jars in there that the lid, yeah, J2, moving air, no hot spots, good call. The lids, I've been using the same lids, running the same lids through the pressure cooker over and over and over and over. Yeah, we'll change the filter, but the lid itself, it starts to warp. Just slightly. There's the seal here isn't what we expect when we first start with them. They lost their integrity. 400 lids out the door. Start all brand new lids. Big lesson. Once in a great while, you have to get rid of some of your older equipment and start with newer equipment. All of the spawn was getting dirty in the closet, contaminating, because it wasn't a sealed sanitary situation anymore. It was no longer sterilized. It was literally after you take it out of the pressure cooker, already starting to get contaminated. Welcome to Mycology. Go big, go home. When you're running at that kind of a volume, when a big mistake, I mean, that was not a mistake. It was inadvertent. You know, who knew that my lids would warp after a while? Metal lids are not better. Metal lids turn out to get dirty and rusty, and they don't last nearly as long as a plastic lid does. Not even close. So, long story. Does anybody, give me 10 people that at least liked the story, okay? Give me 10 people that at least, well, okay, that sucks, Pops, but I get it. I'm gonna watch my lids in the future. No, JT, that's a good question. I don't really mark them. Been running those same lids for probably a year. So it's just time, boop, out, all new lids. Okay, and then slowly I'll replace them all. Thank you guys. Let's do this quick giveaway. We have 2 more to give away here. But see, I love talking about Mycology too, and hopefully showing you guys a few things. And you know, Pops is the flex artist, but I have to flex my, I was about to say failures. I have to flex my feedback, right? What do we call it here? We call it feedback. All right? David, you don't stop growing, you keep on growing. Okay? Just the way mycologists are like rugby players. Mycologists are rugby players. Why do I say that? This is naughty. I always say it because you have to have leather balls. You gotta be able to take a hit and get back up. Best thing about rugby was no pads. I was 18 years old. I'm playing rugby for the San Fernando Valley Rugby Club. All I wanted to do was play rugby. It's the best sport you've ever played. All I wanted to do was play rugby. Rugby, you get a number on your jerseys based off of the position you play. And there's 15 positions, right? Number 15 is the wing. It's one of the wings. And I was a 15. The only reason I even got to play is because I was super fast. Really a fast kid. And I liked to hit. Ooh, I liked to hit. I was a crazy little hitter guy. I had braces. I had braces when I was 18. One of my first games playing rugby, true story. One of my first games playing rugby, I hit a guy, just like buried my face in the chest, and I'm like, I nailed him, take him. But I had buried my face in him. My inside of my mouth was smashed against my braces. Smashed there. Starting to bleed. I ripped them, the gums off the braces. There's still a little bit of stuff in your braces. Bleeding mouth. I looked like a banshee. Not kidding. I have they had a few pictures. I looked like the craziest banshee. Red mouth, everything. This was back before even AIDS. They didn't take you off the field. Man, I ran around there intimidating. I'm the smallest guy on the field. Scaring the hell out of people because of my face. It was unbelievable. It was the funnest thing I've ever did. So I'm going to scare you with my bloody mouth. Did I score that game? Yes. I love rugby. Laziest. How often do we do live streams, Pops? We do them every day here, 9 a.m. till 10 a.m., Monday through Friday. I'll tell you guys some more rugby stories later. I have some more rugby stories, like cool ones. That's the only reason, you guys already know, I've told you about my first 2 years in the Marines. All I did was play rugby and watch the horse farm. You guys, I've talked 10. Let's go through these now. Let's do our top 10s. Thank you, Noah. I hope you do come back. Top 10 laziest animals in the world. You're a lazy animal. I picked one off the list. You're lazy. Go. You're a lazy animal. Sloth is on the list. Number 2, I didn't pick it. Cat is on the list, didn't pick it. A nurse shark, are they really lazy? Sloth, cats, sloths and cats, I didn't pick. Ladrand picked himself. Is on the list, isn't it? No, it's not. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. But I didn't pick it. A hippo, a nurse, a python, a koala, a panda. Jesus Christ says he is. Dogs, panda, dog. Panda, panda, mouse. Panda, loin. A nurse shark, a python, an echidna. No, I haven't seen it yet. Dog, opossum, panda bear, chinchilla, armadillo. No, I don't think so. Hippo, possum, bat, pig, cow. Come on, lazy animals. None of you get it because none of you are lazy. Walrus, lizard, lion, opossum. Haven't seen it yet. Giant panda, catfish, lion, pig, cat, armadillo, opossum, python, seal, lion, koala, pig, anteater, a grub, an opossum, a pygmy, a red panda. It's something you guys would not expect at all. Climbs in trees. A red panda, a brown bar, a nurse shark, a koala, echidna, a sugar glider, a cuckoo, a snake, a jaguar, a ferret, close, pig, echinida, a brown bat, human being, a hippo, a koala bear, a cuckoo, a lemur, very, very good guess. A rhino, a cat, a cuckoo bird, a turtle, an elephant, an armadillo, a cuckoo, an owl, a koala. I nailed you guys. Come on, man. These guys like nuts. They like nuts. Okay, they climb in trees and they like nuts. Lizard, human, tortoise, bear, hippo, lizard, alligator, koala, alligator. Shasta lady knows it's a squirrel. Shasta knows it's a squirrel. Who put squirrel as a lazy animal? I thought a squirrel was busy all the time. Oh no. Your squirrel averages 14 hours a day of sleep. Number one, koala. Koala sleeps 22 hours a day. Sloth, 20 hours a day. Armadillo, 19 hours a day. An opossum, you're sleeping 19 hours a day if you're an opossum. Lemurs go 16 hours a day sleep. Hamster, I thought you were always on your wheel. No, you're sleeping 14 hours a day. Squirrels, 14. Kitty cats, 13. Pigs, get up, you're lazy, 13. And an anteater, 12. Dog didn't even make the list. Shasta lady, which do you want? One or two? One or two? Which one do you want? One or two, you lazy pigs? Get up. Okay, here we go. One or two? Which do you want? We're still doing one more giveaway. We're doing one more giveaway. Two it is. Let's give you the two. Shasta lady and Shasta lady. Two it is. And dear, I have to read you your cards. My light works beautiful. That's what Shasta lady says. Everything in my life works now and forevermore. Shasta, you know the drill. I'll see you at fungi2u.com. I'm sorry I keep asking for everybody's addresses over there. But you pop that to me and I'll pop this to you. One more giveaway. You guys ready? You guys ready? Ready? So, Joey's still stressing. Joey, come on! Would you relax, bro? Seriously, we're gonna work it out. You gotta send me your address. Send it somewhere. As soon as I get your address, we'll take care of you, bro. Okay? Here we go with one more list for the day. Okay? Here we go. Top 10 most intelligent mammals. Most intelligent mammals. I picked one off of the list. Go, intelligent mammal people. Go. I know, Joey. Jeez. Joey, you need a microdose. Okay? Humans, orangutans, whales, a gorilla, a porpoise. That's super close. A pig, an elephant, a dolphin. That's close too. Okay. An owl, a chimpanzee, a dog, dolphin, an octopi, a dolphin, a crow, a whale. Okay, whale, good, Benny, but what kind? What kind? I need the kind of whale. Benny's on it. It's a whale. An elephant. It's a kind of whale. Okay. Here we go. Orca, dolphin, a pig, an otter, a parrot, a manatee, not the killer whale. No, now this is a really smart whale. A dolphin, a chimp, an octopus, a crow, an elephant, a man, a dolphin, an octopus, a rat, a chimpanzee, a bonobo, a dolphin, a pig, a beluga whale, no, a homo sapien, no, a manatee cat, a whale, a gorilla, not a killer whale, not a regular whale, orca, bottlenose dolphin, octopus, whale, beluga, parrot, raccoon, shark, squirrel, manatee, blue whale, squirrel. Come on, get me the whale. It's not a larger, but there we go. It's not larger, but, okay, going back, a beluga, orca, killer, a sperm whale, a sperm whale, a beluga, a blue whale, a sperm, Oh my goodness. Orca, humpback, a gray whale, a orca whale, a bottlenose, a beluga, a humpback, a sperm, a blue whale. Okay, I don't know whales. Look them up. It's called a smaller blank whale. Smaller blank whale. Go. White whale, blue whale, orca, narwhal, humpback, smaller blank whale. Get your Google on. Narwhal, sperm whale, beluga, sperm killer, narwhal, beluga, loyalist, a bottlenose, a sperm whale, a baleen, a humpback, a sperm, a humpback, a small whale, smaller blank whale. What's the blank? Fill it in. Here we go. No, it's no, lil whale, orca, white whale, humpback whale, a small whale, humpback, a humpback whale, a nursery whale, a small whale, a killer whale, a beaked whale, a teeny tiny whale, a bowhead whale, a smaller blank, fill in the blank, porpoise, tiny whale, smaller whale. I'm getting ready to tell you guys. No, that's not it. Shark whale, whale shark, smaller gray, narwhal, smaller nose, right, smaller blue, dwarf, Cretaceous, a whale shark, a smaller smart. You're right, he's on the smart list. A whale from hell, killers, Christy, a smaller gray. Oh my God, I'm just going to tell you guys. I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to put this thing back in. I'm scrolling through all these wrong answers. I'm just going to put this thing back in the pile. I literally, all you have to do is look up smaller whale, and you'll find it. Okay, let's go. Someone please Google it. Dwarf, Arctic pygmy, dwarf, a minke whale, a dwarf, a smaller Arctic, a sperm, a pilot, a smaller sperm, a smaller pygmy, a dwarf. Oh my God, a smaller right. This is crazy, Shasta. Blue, pygmy right. Oh, what whale? You got us today. I mean, I got you guys on two of them. Now, Wirey's like, so what was the question again? Most intelligent mammal. It's what kind of a whale? It's a smaller blank whale. All right. I'm going to put it back. I'm putting the prize back. Okay, I'm putting the prize. First time it's ever happened. First time. I'm not stupid. Nope, it's not the Bailey. Oh my God. I'm putting the prize back. I'm giving you guys 30 more seconds. And then boom, it's going to be the first time in the history of the game that you guys didn't go look it up. Boom, Mr. Phillips nailed it. Thank you, Mr. Phillips. Smaller toothed whale. Smaller toothed whale. Oh, geez, you guys. I mean, I couldn't. I'm giving it to you, Mr. Phillips. Smaller toothed whale. I didn't want to put the box back. Mr. Phillips, which one do you want? Mr. Phillips, number 1 or number 2? That was stressful, Nat. Try it being on my end. I just wanted to give this stuff away. Okay, number 1. It's like, screw those whales. We got you guys today. 1 or a 2? 1 or a 2? 1 or a 2? Max, I think you made that up, Pops. That was exhausting. How many more? Google failed me. Phillips, you're going 2. I'm gonna let me just read the list. I love that. I love that I got you guys. Most intelligent mammals. 1 is a man, human. 2, chimpanzees. 3, gorilla. John's like, you guys can stop guessing now. Are we really the smartest on this list? I think dolphins would have got it faster than you guys. Okay, I truly think a dolphin would have got it faster than any one of you guys. Just saying. Man, number 1, chimpanzee, number 2, gorilla, number 3, orangutan, number 4, a baboon, number 5, Pops, number 6, gibbon, number 7, no, a gibbon, number 6, monkey, Pops, Brock, number 7, smaller toothed whale, number 8, dolphin, the one that knew all the answers before you guys, a dolphin is number 9, and elephants are super smart. I think they knew way before you guys did. Get out of here, kids. I'll see you tomorrow. We're going to have fun there. Oh my goodness, what is this, Pops? What is this? Have you, Pops, how did it get so big, Pops? Are your genetics really that good, Pops? Are they really? Pops, do you know how to grow mushrooms? Will you please show us? Will you just, come on, Pops, help us out. We want to do this. Oh, okay. Mr. Phillips. Oh, was that fun? Yeah, that's right. That's a pillow. Okay. Hi, fellas. I'm going to go to sleep now. Pops, peace. You guys get out of here. We'll see you tomorrow. Sorry I ran so long. Where'd the time go? I thought I was on time with everything. And all of this. Oh, I know where it went. You guys took forever to answer 2 of the contests. You guys, it's your fault we're running long today. Pops was here. Pops was doing it. You guys were beluga whale? Get out of here. Have a good day. Love you guys. See you guys tomorrow. Now, Jesus Christ, keyboard is broke. But Jesus, you can heal anything. Okay? All you have to do is probably wave your hand over the keyboard and poof, it'll get healed. I have a lot of faith in Jesus. Everybody have a good day. Have a great day. Slingy and Street and April and Terry Dare and Eric and DK and Wire and Nat and Lad Brandy and Toddy D. Love you, bro, and Lee and Kimberly and Jimmy Max and Benny Thrift and Moms and Hags and April. An exception, that was a beautiful letter. Nat, I need to dose now. Right? It is pretty stressful. You guys stressed me out. Bye-bye. Goomba girl, I love you. Mr. Phillips, there you are. You know how to get a hold of me. Jesus Christ. Brooke Dean, I love you, Brookie. Love you too, Joey. Give me your address. And calm down. Lad Rand and Sammy Wofford and Numa. And this is Largemouth. Love you, bro. And Terry and Eric and YRD. What else can I love? Okay, it's been a beautiful day. You guys have a beautiful day. Get out of here. And I'll see you guys here tomorrow. Same mush time, same mush channel. Same David Umana will be here. See you guys. Pops. International Kindness Association members will all do something wonderful and kind today to somebody. And I know you're members. Pops, peace, love, out.